Hello, beauties. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining my channel, Infinite Divine Pathway. If you're joining from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, I am so happy that you're here. If you're new here, I'm Lassyfly. This is our sacred space where we dive into the magic of the universe together. Before we get started with these messages and our topic, please take a second to tap that like button and to follow if you haven't already, and subscribe on YouTube so you never miss a session. And yeah, we're just gonna see what comes out, I guess, that aligns with this topic about, the power of returning to ourselves. So let's see what comes out. I'm gonna share this real quick on my Facebook. Just give me a second. Hello, how are you? How have you been? It's good to see you. Just got to share this real quickly, and then I will be ready. It's going much faster. Yay. What the heck? Somebody's calling me right now. Like, why are you calling me? I'm doing a lot. Right? Do you get do anything for the weekend to recuperate, or do you have to still continue on with your week? Man, I know. And you have kids too, right? How many kids do you have? What the hell's... Come on, Facebook. 3 at home. You have older kids too? You look so young. Well, actually, I don't know. My oldest is 17, so what am I saying? For all I know, you have an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old. But yeah, I have 4 here. My oldest is 17. I have a 16-year-old, I have a 10-year-old, and I have a 1-year-old. 23. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. But still, it's so weird. It's so crazy to me to even say that I have a 17-year-old. So I get, you do look so young to me. I know you're young, but it's just so crazy to think that we have these adult and almost adult children. I'm like, where did this time go? How did this happen? Crazy, crazy. Time is just flying. Because I can't even believe my baby's already a year. I'm just like, how did that happen? What the hell are you doing, Facebook? Where the hell am I even at? I don't know what just happened. I don't know if you guys can still see me because I cannot see you. And I don't want to do anything because I'm afraid if... How do I find my screen? What are you doing? What do I press? Yes? No? I don't know what I did. What the hell? I don't know where I'm at. Oh no. Is this the right one? I have no idea where the hell my screen is. Okay, I'm just gonna click on this one. Okay, I found it. Ugh, that was really scary. I guess I have more than one desktop. I just found that out, like, right now, that I could do that while I'm live. I went to a completely different, desktop. That was really scary because I was like, holy shit, I don't know if this is gone. Hi, Patrick. Yeah, you and Christina can, I mean, I don't know. I've gained more followers. Yesterday, I gained like 7 fucking subscribers, so that was pretty cool. So I don't know if anybody's gonna, say anything, but I love that you both are so helpful. I'm gonna close this, and I hope it's not closing my tab. Just minimize. I don't know what that is. That was really scary. All right, I don't know what I'm doing, but that was wow. Thank you guys for being patient with me because I just thought I was about to close the whole thing out because I couldn't find, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm not live anymore. I gotta learn how to use the laptop. All right, let's see. We have some stuff coming out, I'm sure, because there's a lot to, I think, talk about with this topic that I have. It just like literally came to me like right now. I'm just thinking like, what do we need to talk about? Like, what needs to, you know, be discussed for people? Topic. What the hell, Facebook? How did you do this? Just like literally. Now my freaking screen that I was trying to open just popped up. That's so funny. There we go. Okay. So I fixed that. But well, how did I end up in another desktop if it just showed up right now? Oh, hello, Lori. So I've been spending like I don't know how long me and Lori have been talking. But we've been talking for maybe an hour, if not a little bit longer. I was gonna go live a while ago, but I just couldn't stop talking to this woman. Her sister had a really beautiful experience with my baby. Zenobia, Patrick, I know you know who Zenobia is. I don't think you know Christina, but Zenobia is my baby. And I've always known that she was special. I feel like she was literally like gifted to me because of the fact that I am awakened. She is, my other children, they're very special to me too, but like they were pre my awakening. And she is like after, so I feel like she's here to teach us so much, but also she was a special connection that I had found out about her in a past life regression as well. So yeah, she's very special. But her sister, I guess, had my baby show up and do some healing, and it was just really amazing to hear that about my baby. Like, I know she's special already, and I already feel it's so funny because I ask her stuff like that. Actually, Lori, now that I'm on the live and I'm talking to you, I ask her too, like, what do you do, baby, when you're sleeping? Like, what do you do in the astrals? Like, I always ask her when you wake up, like, were you busy in the astrals? What were you doing? So I kind of love that she's actually doing stuff because I don't know, strength is coming out, you guys. So this is some fire energy too. And this is so much what is like coming up for us tonight, like with this topic. So I'm glad this is actually the first card. This is Leo energy. I believe this is 8. I don't know my Roman numerals. So 8 is, abundance. It's also action. It's also infinity. But I feel like this is so much with what is going on. And like the message keeps coming. I've said this several times on the last few lives and the last few messages, but like the message that keeps coming out is you are not broken. You are becoming. And this strength is literally just here to show you that. And how I've said before, like my mama Hakate has literally said, like, you don't even have to worry about the fire. You don't have to worry about the flame or walking through it because you are the fire, you are the flame. You will not be burned. Okay? You are protected. And we need to understand like that, like they're saying, like we're not broken, we're becoming, and like we're coming back to wholeness. and strength has just been coming out so much for us. So I don't know, like it was just put in my heart, like there's this collective wave right now of people shedding identities, masks, you know, external expectations that people put on us, whether it's through heartbreak, awakenings, or even just like deep transition. I feel like that is exactly what needs to be talked about, you know, how we're not broken. We're just coming back to wholeness, back to truth, you know, and um like back to the most loving relationship, like to ourselves, but also like the fact that we neglect that part, and it's our relationship with ourselves, you know. We're so quick to put other people in front of us or do for other people, but we don't even do for ourselves. And then we have this hierophant coming out. This is a higher self. Like this is all about, you know, that higher power, that spirituality. This is about you even like having these aha moments with yourself, you know. Like I said, that is that it's that becoming, it's you realizing that you're not broken, it's you knowing that this takes work. This growth is not just something that's going to come to us overnight. It's literally work. It's discipline. It's going into the shadows and doing the work. But it's also about us trusting, you know, trusting our intent, our instincts, trusting our intuition, connecting with ourselves, you know. They're saying like, you know, like get your hands dirty, like do the work. Even if that actually means like getting in like the dirt and grounding and being with the earth, like getting back to yourself. Um, but being one, because we are one, like being one with the earth. Um, so I don't know, taking that how that resonates. Hi Jima, how are you? Oh my god, we were just talking about that, Patrick. In the store, my husband was bringing up, because they had Slim Jims on sale, and he was like, he doesn't even like them, but he brought up how Slim Jim commercial when he was younger, and then they started talking about WrestleMania, and yeah, I think it was WrestleMania or whatever's happening this weekend. I don't know, I don't be watching wrestling like him, but Zenobia does watch wrestling with him. So she's so funny. That girl's funny. She loves K-pop and she watches wrestling. Uh, that's probably what he's doing upstairs right now with them. I do hear her yelling, so she's probably like wrestling, knowing her. She's so funny. Yeah, you did tell me that. I love you guys having love for each other. Look at that. See, so our cups are full, you know. But also I feel like this is us even letting go like of old programmings, you know. I feel like it's letting go of survival mode that was very much like forced upon us. Wait, what did I just see? I was shuffling. Well, it's gone now, because it kind of, that's kind of what triggered what I said. Are you looking for something to eat, my love? So it's like these things that were forced upon us, you know, that um go back, like things that we're that like to our inner child, calling back our power, our voice, because that's like how we release the old programming. What, my love? What happened? No. Oh. What do you want to know? And it's like this 10 of wands, so this is coming out for us in reverse. This is Sagittarius energy, this is fire energy, this is sun, this is literally us having the blueprint, having everything already inside of us. But you know, it's the emotional and spiritual symptoms that are surfacing to the top that we ignore, you know, the truths that we ignore. So this is very much, we have everything, but we're not wanting to necessarily see it or acknowledge it. Maybe it's because of those programmings and things like that. So it's like we have to get out of this so that we can get back to this hierophant and also that strength that we have coming out for us. But you know, giving me that's 2. So we have this 8 of Pentacles and we have this Knight of Pentacles. So this 8 of Pentacles is, more of that 8 energy that's coming out that we had earlier too. So those 2 8s, if the 8s resonate for you, 8 8. 8 2 2 2. Now I got that song in my head. So this is Virgo energy, Mercury energy, but this is a lot of Pentacles. This is a lot of that grounding energy coming up. So like they said, actually doing the work, pulling the sleeves up and doing the work. This is you actually doing the work and getting ready to reap the abundance that is coming into you. But right here, it's like you're not in that right energy. So there's contracts that could be coming up that you're trying to put yourself in, or maybe there's things that you're trying to control. And they're like, that's old programming, that's that survival mode that you have to get out of. Like, you don't have to like force these things or put contracts on people or yourself or limitations and blockages. Like, you already have all that it takes. So it's like letting go of that. It's like calling those parts back to you, with love. You can do that by mirror meditations, mirror work, looking in the mirror and speaking to yourself, telling yourself. Shadow work, you could do the journaling. Affirmations, I post affirmations all the time. Cat hair, sorry. Soul retrieval, where you call your energy and your power back. You could do candle work where you cut cords, you burn them, whatever, like calling back the parts of you that are like not, feeling like you have control over them. Maybe like somebody's like harnessing your energy or taking it or whatever, however that resonates for you, whatever you call it, but just calling back those parts of you, calling back your energy from all timelines, even when you've claimed other like stories that people have put on you, calling back that power, even those versions of you, that are not you anymore, that you don't even want to be a part of. What else are you telling us? Temperance, Sagittarius. This is what, 15, 16, 16, I think. Temperance. Look at that. Your higher self is literally leading you. And it's like, this is what they're saying. Like, it's like authenticity. They're bringing this up and what it really means. And they're like, it's not perfection. It's alignment for you. Like, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be authentic. And you just have to align what's for you. Like, everything that is for you is not going to miss you. So you can let go of these old programmings. You can call yourself black. Wow. You can call yourself back. I did not mean to say black, but I am wearing black. But actually, black is very protective too. So wear like black. It's very protective. So like when people are trying to like take from you, whether they're like literally like setting the intention for like, harvesting your energy, loosh, even just with ill will, evil eye, like, hexes, whatever you want to say that they could be, like, black is protective. So wearing black, I wear black a lot. I have black like in almost all of my everything, all of my wardrobe mostly, but I do have colors too, because sometimes you feel like you want to go with the chakras and things like that, but like, I don't know what resonates for you, but I feel like for me, like today, I don't know why, but I just felt really called to wear black and to protect myself. So I don't know, I think it's because I knew I was going to be out in public and I was going to be out for like several hours. So like my body just, I know, right? That was so funny that I said that, but I don't know why it came out that way. So black, but yeah, but I don't know. No, I'm laughing about it. I can't be serious, girl. Why you do that to me? Shit, my words just be, I don't even know what I be saying half the time. It's so funny. My mind like goes faster than what my mouth does. I've actually like slowed my words down because something had came up for me like in a healing type session where it was like kind of revealed to me, but I don't know if I claim that, but maybe I kind of did, because they were like, oh, you talk too much, or you talk too fast because like of fear of not being able to get your words out or whatever, or say your piece. But I think I just talk fast because I don't want to wait 2 times my speed on like TikTok or anything like that. So no, I actually have always talked fast, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's maybe love. And you spelled it almost correctly. It's Maeby. I wanted it to be different. Yeah, her name is Zenobia Maybe Love Walker. She's so special. She's a special little girl. Oh, Patrick. Patrick's so funny. Patrick will break dance for us if we ask him to. That is what I had to highlight that. Should make me laugh again. Uh, um, so, I feel like that's like what's coming up for us, but also like there's this moon in reverse. Um, I feel like with this moon, you know, and it being in reverse, like this is you basically not seeing things, because if you look at it, she's not even seeing things, you know. There's a whole ass shark that your higher self's like pointing out to you. But you're looking at like your reflection and you're like sad, and maybe you're seeing the illusion and stuff. But with this coming out in reverse, I feel like this is you seeing through the illusion. This is you literally saying, like, this is Pisces energy, but this is you being like, I'm safe. I'm safe to be seen in my fullness, and my truth, and my power, and my authenticity is sacred. Like, this is you. Like, you you're seeing things for what they really are now, and knowing you can see through those illusions that you weren't seeing before. Seeing that, all the things that were um holding you back, or even claiming your power, or keeping you little and dimming that light, like those sharks, like you're aware of them now. You see them for what they really are. I do too, man. For real. Huh, right? People used to always be like, what? Slow down. And I'm like, I really got to say that all over again? Like, catch up. That's how it feels for me too, Patrick, because you know, I'm multiracial too, but I think it's also like even more hard for my children because of the fact that they are um African American, Native American, Hispanic, and all these other things that we are. But it's like the two that stand out the most is actually the Filipino. Like the Filipino in my eyes stands out more than the Native. Um, but especially in my kids, like, it's really hard for them because people will automatically like assume that, oh, they have to identify with one side more. And it's really funny because my kids don't identify with any of it. They're just like, I like K-pop. So it's just like, okay, they identify with the Koreans, so that's fine too. Um, you know, but I feel like this is that sun energy. This is you loving yourself. This is bottom of the deck. This is like the happiest fucking card in the deck. So this is you being authentically you, loving yourself. And it doesn't matter who loves you and who doesn't, as long as you know you love you, because then it's going to reflect in your reality. Look at all the transformation around you with the butterflies. Look at all the magic. Look at all the light that's shining, you know? And also the new birth beginnings, because those rabbits, that's fertile. Like, so knowing that as long as you are authentic to yourself, and whatever's happening that is like being true to you, then that's all that matters. And that's why, like, I feel like that this was supposed to happen, is because I feel like this was supposed to be spirit nudging me. It's been happening like all day for us to talk about this, to talk about our light, to talk about being us and calling our power back. She's playing her harp. There's all these white roses here. This is such beauty, purity, and it's you playing your our song in this symphony, in this orchestra, symphony of life, of the universe. We all have a part to play, and it's all our own unique music and rhythm, and vibration, frequency, you know? So stand in it. But it's like we rarely give ourselves grace. And we need to. That judgment's coming out on the bottom of the deck too. See? Like we're always judging ourselves. We live in this world that teaches us to shrink, to silence our truth, you know, to put this mask on just to feel safe or accepted. But what if the most powerful thing that we can actually do is cut out that part and actually return to ourself, to our highest fucking self? I didn't realize that was still highlighted. Yeah. Yeah. My mom's dad is Filipino, and that shit really fucking sticks out for us. Like, and my kids is too. That's why I'm like, dude, you guys definitely look Asian. So, but like I said, I want them to identify how they want to identify. I want them to be who they are and know that I fully support and love them. So I feel like that's very much what is happening for us. And then this world is coming out for us. This is the ending. This is the last card in the fucking deck. You know? It's not the version of the world that like that we wanted it to be though. And that's why we are going to change it, you know? It's not going to be the one that is shaped by trauma, you know? One that has pain or even expectations of us. But it's like this, especially with this swords right there, this 3 of swords, this heartbreak. So it's not going to be one shaped by trauma, pain, or expectations, but it's like the real us, the real you. And that's exactly what this fucking card is actually all about. It's about having this cold ass heart and melting it, unbreaking your own fucking heart. So this is about the real you, the whole you, the divine, raw, magical, messy, radiant truth. That is you. This is Libra. This is Uranus. This is Saturn. But this is 3. 3 is support. You're supported in this. So tonight, look at this. This is sadness. This is because of all of the hurt, pain, loss, even financial loss. But it's like, no, we're letting go of that because it's in reverse. So it's like tonight we're reclaiming the parts of ourselves that we've hidden, whether that's our voice, our power, our softness, our rage, our magic, our sensuality, all of it. We're reclaiming that shit tonight. We're not crying about this anymore. We're not losing ourselves anymore. We're not letting this pain take over us anymore where we harden ourselves and have this cold ass heart. We're unbreaking our heart. We are not breaking, but we are breaking open because we're not broken. King of Swords, you know, standing in your power. This is Capricorn. This is Aquarius. This is that confidence. This is intelligence. This is you knowing like you're not too much. You were never even broken. You've just been waiting for permission to be real. And if you need it, baby, here's your fucking sign. Here's your sign. King, fix your fucking crown. We are the goddesses and gods of this earth. This is our sign. Reclaim your power. Reclaim your throne. I want you to affirm yourself. I reclaim every part of me that I once had to abandon to survive. I am safe to be whole. You know? Spirit was like, you got to get on there. You got to tell them. So we need to remember this. We got to fix our crowns. We got to stand in our power. We can't keep letting these people push us around anymore, because we are the fucking gods. We are the goddesses. And we're out here and we're looking for saviors. But baby, we are the only ones who are going to save ourselves. And we outnumber these motherfuckers. We got to take our power back. 55. Change, baby. Elevation. What else do we need to know? Ooh, hermit. So we gotta sit in some silence. We gonna have to, come back to ourselves, kind of retreat, pull back. What do you need to know right now? What is spirit trying to tell you? Retreat. They're even saying, like, I'm being called to, like, bring up a ritual. I know I talked about I needed to do a ritual, and I guess that's exactly why they're putting this in my mind. But they're, if it feels right to you, you can grab either a white candle, you can grab a pink candle, you could grab a black candle, protection, whatever feels aligned with you, though. But light this candle, set this intention, and just say, with your whole heart, with your whole chest, I call back all the pieces of myself lost, hidden, or silenced. I welcome them home with love and compassion. I am whole. I am safe. I am sacred. And then just sit there, like they said with the hermit mode. Just sit there for a moment and let this flame, let this silence, let this peace, let this connection represent that inner light being reignited with you and yourself and your, connection to reclaim this power, to reclaim that alignment and connection with your highest self. So if that is like resonating for you, then definitely do that. I do want to pull, if anybody, I know we have people here. I don't know that everybody's going to comment, but I see there's people watching. So if this feels like something that you want to do, they're telling me what the fuck did I do to my cards? I put them backwards. So there they go. They were kind of mixed up. So my mama is coming out, and I'm being asked to invite you guys to pick a card. This very much has to do with what is happening for tonight, and I want you to choose a number between 1, 2, and 3, and one card is going to, like, whatever card you pick, but the card, I'm going to shuffle them, I'm going to see what they are, and then basically these are going to be what part of you is ready to return, what energy is supporting your authenticity right now, and number 3 is a loving message from your higher self. So what are you feeling called to do? Or I could just do all 3, actually. Let's just do all 3 and see what, let's just see. Okay. Yeah, we'll do all 3. Momo says all 3. What are we ready to return? Oh, they gave us... Okay. So it looks like what part of you is ready to return? And they gave us the number 10. And this is Analia of the Sea, emotions. So this is a part of you that is ready to return. Your emotions, the things that you kept hidden, like we talked about in the very beginning, the things that you were even afraid to acknowledge, those raw parts of you, the messy parts of you, the things that you wouldn't even give yourself grace or space and time for, the parts of you that you shrink. So this is what is ready to return. You're ready to acknowledge these parts. You're ready to dive deep into this sea, this emotion, this ocean of emotions. We have the best. So I was listening to this video earlier, and it talked about like the different signs and what your angel numbers are. And for me, being a Libra, it's actually 3s, 333, 33. And I was talking about right now with the card, and actually I'm looking at 33 right here. And then I'm looking at another 3. So it's like 333. But this is the Black Hound, and my mama is very the black dogs, the hounds, they are very much a sign for her. Put it out, cat. But this is the number that we were talking about, number 2, what the energy is supporting, what energy is supporting your authenticity right now, and it's loyalty. Loyalty is coming up for you, and this is what is going to support your authenticity right now, is you getting back to being loyal. But I feel like it's being loyal to yourself. I feel like this is you coming back from where you were lost or even isolated, because we did have that Hermit card coming out. But I feel like this is you I feel like this is you being led back, especially because of the fact that these dogs are guides. And I feel like this is the loyalty, it's the loyalty of your higher self, like never really leaving you. But also my mama saying that she's like never really left your side. So I feel like if you watch me and you resonate with me, you must be, working with Hecate, or she's trying to work with you, because she works heavily with me and she's going to be coming out. So it's like, if you resonate with that, take that how that resonates for you. But my mama is obviously saying she's been with you in many lifetimes. Okay. And that this is basically you knowing that she's here, she's guiding you. I'm hearing it. She's saying when you hear the dogs barking, that is your arrival. That is the arrival of you coming back to your most sacred self. And this is how you get back into your authenticity, is by being loyal to yourself, by knowing that you are being guided, knowing that when you hear those, whether it be the dogs or whatever, you'll know, like you'll know when it's time, but the time is now. You are literally being supported to be authentic with yourself, and by choosing loyalty to yourself. No more being loyal to these people or these situations, these like these places, these partners, these jobs, these friends, even family members. Like, no more being loyal to the people who keep you small and shrink you. We're letting that go. And we have 22 coming out, and that's very much us, you know, eating our fucking heart out with our desires. What is it that you are desiring, is what she's saying. It's that loyalty, you being loyal to yourself, and you also knowing, you know, that your loyalty to her, she will be very much loyal back to you, and your desires will come true, whatever your heart is. Like, she will make a way for you. That is one thing that I know for fucking sure. She will make a way for you. Mama is going to take care of you. And it's you knowing, bearer of love, you know, 22, these are the angel numbers. So if you resonate with 22, this is very much that. Some notification just popped up. But it's also very much you, I feel like, knowing that with your desires too, it's like you're capable of change, of even affecting change, she's saying, actually. And that you can literally bring what it is that you desire. You can bring it. You can bring it into this reality. So I feel like this is the whole thing, is us returning to ourselves, us being loyal, us coming back into our emotions, into our desires, you know? Maybe that is exactly what it is this whole time, that you've been desiring to be yourself. No more hiding yourself, you know, no more putting these labels on, or these masks that they make us fucking wear, and you're like, I desire so badly to shine my light, to be me, you know? And this is what she's saying. But also I feel like she's saying, like, if you want some choices, you know, I've at it, baby. There's some meat for you. Choose. No, I'm joking. But I really feel like as we end this, because I don't really know. I mean, I don't really know what else. I mean, I just had to come on and say that, because I wasn't actually going to come on. I had a headache. But I just feel like as I look at all these cards that we have and these messages, I feel like as we close this space tonight, like, it's just really important for you all to know, like, I'm so grateful and thank you all who showed up, you know, whether it's live or even on the replay. Like, these are timeless messages, but the fact that you're here means that you're ready. That's what they're saying. Like, this means that you are ready. You're ready to come home to yourself. You're ready to stop abandoning the magic inside of you to just make others comfortable, you know? You're ready to live in your truth, even if that means you being fucking erotic and having multiple partners, or doing whatever it may mean that you're doing, but it's you being authentic to you, you know? And it's like, they're saying you're ready to live in your truth, even when it shakes the ground beneath your feet. Oops. You know, even when it shakes the ground beneath your feet. They're saying, remember this. Wholeness isn't something that you have to earn. It's your birthright. You were never meant to be watered down. There was never meant to be a watered down version of your soul. Shine your fucking light. Tonight, I invite you to reclaim something, a word, a feeling, a memory, a version of you you've missed. Call it back with your arms wide open. Call it back with love. Speak it out loud. Write it down. Light a candle for it. But witness yourself. Choose you. Choose loyalty. Loyalty to yourself. You are being guided back to you. Reclaim your power. This is the power of you returning to yourself. Choose you, baby. That's the message. So thank you, everybody. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful for every single one of you. Stand in your power. Fix your crown, queen. Fix your crown, king. There is nothing outside of you. Come back to you. What have you missed? Desires. Call them back. Live in your truth. Even if the ground shakes beneath your feet. You don't have to earn anything, baby. This is your birthright. Wholeness. And you are whole. You lack nothing. You don't have to look for love, baby. You are love. That is your frequency. Your authentic power, vibration. That's who you are. They straight said you were never meant to have a watered down version of your soul. Stop watering yourself down. 46, 46. No need to water yourself down, baby. Thank you, mama. Hello, beautiful sister. I'm actually getting ready to go. I hope you watch the replay, though, because this was, fuck. Yeah, mama has some messages. Spirit has some messages. They made me come on and they made me do this. Because I had a headache and I was not really going to even come on, but they were like, you got to. You got to let these people know something real quick. So hopefully this resonates with who it needs to resonate with. But like they said, if you're watching this, if you're here right now, like you are ready for the next step. And I'm so grateful for all of you being here, sharing your energy, sharing your light. It's always felt, it's always appreciated. You are so much. Damn, now my throat is, I'm not going to cry. I was crying earlier, actually. I definitely had a moment where I was crying earlier. But you are so much more powerful than you realize. And actually, okay, mama. Mama wants me to pull a charm real quick. Wait, what did I just saw it? Yes. She really is, Patrick. She's the coolest mom. Dude, I was fucking crying earlier. We're cleansing. We're purging. They have the emotions card come out. We got to feel these emotions. What does mama want us to know? She gave us a saw. She said, cut that shit out. Anything that's not serving you. All of those old versions of you. Cut them out. We don't need that shit no more. And just like they gave us earlier. What the hell is all this shit on my hand? It's like all dusty. What the hell? We got a guitar. I'm thinking that's a guitar. Maybe it's a violin, but there ain't no little stick, so I'm guessing it's a guitar. And what did they have with us earlier? We had to be the rhythm of our own, like our own frequency, our own song in this symphony, in this orchestra of the universe. So cut out the things that aren't serving you, cut out the versions that don't work for you anymore, you know, the things that shrink you, that dim your light, so that you can play your symphony and be who you were meant to be. Aww. I love that you released it though. Good for you. You're not holding on to it and you're just making yourself even more lighter. And things are meant to be coming up so we can release them. So I love that so much for you. No, these ones are I mean, they might be delicious, but they might hurt your teeth too. So we have to cut these things out, you know. No more watering down ourselves, but cutting that shit out. Chop that shit off, you know. We're not broken, like they said. We're becoming. So no matter how your song sounds, play that shit. Play it so loud, be so proud of who you are. I sing all the time, even if it's off key, I don't care. So, you know, the world needs your song, your light. So share it. And cut away anything that dims it and says differently and doesn't. What is this damn dirt? I think it's ash, actually, because the stuff that's. Oh, yeah, I think it is. I think I blew my ash inside there. I'm wondering why I have all this dust on me. It's on my nails and shit. But cutting those parts out, it's all about us coming home, cutting out the parts that were abandoning us, you know, to the magic inside of us, the music inside of us. So I thought about throwing some of my nails in there. What did I do with them? Because I had them the other day and I was showing them. Because I have a whole bunch of nails that oh, here they are. Because all my I have way more than this, but these are like these are some of the nails when I do my, because I sell press-ons, but these are ones that I've already worn, and if you take care of them, that you can literally rewear your nails. Like that's why I sell them for the price that I do, because if you do that shit right, you can rewear these nails over and over again. I got fucking a Christmas set in here from like 2 years ago, but I have all kinds of sets in here. That's why like I'm always just throwing them on and putting them on, and but I make press-ons and I was gonna throw like just different ones in there to see what comes out because they have different messages. Some of them are really cool ass designs, and I'm like, maybe that's what they need to know. But this one, like, see, this one says no, fuck you, you. Maybe you sometimes you need to be told that. This one says hell no, nope, bye. So maybe somebody needs that. I don't know. Those were my anti-love Valentine Day nails for the people who don't want to spread love. But yeah, we're not broken. We're coming back to our wholeness. And it's especially important, like they said, for us to remember that we don't have to earn this shit. That's the things that we're cutting out, the old programming where we feel that we have to be worthy and deserving, or there has to be some type of expectation for you to be worthy. Mm-mm. No. Cut that out. Saw that shit out. Chop that shit out. They're like, saw that all the way out. They don't, it doesn't, it's not your reality. Don't claim that. So I am so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you so much. I love you. It's not that late for me. It's 8:24, but I am gonna go eat because I haven't eaten yet. And just spend some time with my family. So I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back tomorrow in the morning with some messages. So I'll see you guys. And again, thank you. I don't know that I will schedule the live. I might just make it as I get up in the morning. But yeah, I am so grateful for everybody who shared this space with me. Your energy, your light. It is all. Did you see that? I didn't even touch that. It just popped up. It highlighted your yeah out of nowhere. That was neat. Oh, I love you both so much. So thank you for sharing everything. I appreciate you all. I want you to remember that you are love, you are powerful, and you are infinitely divine. If anybody liked this message or it resonated with you, you like what you heard, please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe so you never miss a session, but also so we can just keep growing this sacred space together. I love you. My baby sounds so happy. I love her laugh. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but she was laughing. She has a little belly laugh. Little sweet baby girl. Can you hear her scream? She's happy. My baby's so happy. I love her. But yes, stay radiant, stay empowered, and most of all, stay magical. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Baby's so happy.